afternoon, everybody. This is Michelle with Creative Operation and Country Craft Creations, and I wanted to share today a walkthrough of my latest album that I'm going to do. And I also wanted to show you the papers that I'm going to do during the tutorial. So it's kind of a double video as far as a show and tell on the album, and then here's the papers that I'm going to use. These are new papers from Country Craft Creations, and it's called Ireland Forever, and I'm really excited to use these papers. I am just so excited. So I created this album using some other papers that I got from Country Craft Creations. This is Photo Play. And it is called Lucky Charm, and I created the album using this. So I'll show you everything that we're gonna do with these papers, and then during the tutorial, like I said, we're gonna use these papers. So I'm gonna end up with two really awesome albums. I'm gonna have one that is a little more playful, and then I'm gonna have one that is going to be, I don't even know what word to use. This one is going to be stunning, I think, using these papers. So again, here's the album. Let me show you really quick these papers from Country Craft Creations. And again, these are exclusive. So if you go to countrycraftcreations.com, you'll be able to get these papers along with two others. There's What's Cooking, and then there's Country Bunny that are available, and more are coming. So she has really hit it out of the ballpark as far as creating these beautiful, gorgeous papers. This is made out of a cotton Bristol paper, and it is really, really gorgeous. Let me just kind of flip through this real quick. It comes with 8 papers, and there's 3 per pack. So on the back of this one here, I'll just kind of flip through these really quickly because I did do another video. If you look in my video list, you can see that I did a video with all of the collections, but I just wanted to show you, this is the paper that I'm going to use for the tutorial. Okay, so just real super quick. Again, 8 papers, 3 papers each, which is really, really super nice. I love how they're just so gorgeous, and they're so vintage, and they just are amazing. It's a real heavyweight cardstock, and it's going to be beautiful. It's going to be beautiful. Now the other thing, and I should show you that too real quick, is that I'm going to also highlight a new artisan cardstock color. Hang on just a second here, and let me grab that. So it's still in the package, but it's an olive color that's going to be amazing with this paper. So I'm going to also use that in my tutorial along with the black artisan cardstock. So there's going to be, this album is going to be really, really beautiful. It's going to be very vintage looking. It's going to be stunning. So I'm going to end up with 2 albums, one real playful and one real beautiful and vintagey. They're both going to be super cute. They're both going to be amazing for St. Patrick's Day and for anybody who took a trip to Ireland and want to really showcase some photos. So let's go through the album real quick. Let me show you what I did. So on this particular one, my prototype album, again, this was Photo Play Lucky Charm, and it is from Country Craft Creations, and it is still available. On the cover here, I used one of the cut-aparts, and then I backed it on artisan cardstock. I used the black artisan cardstock throughout the whole book, but then in my design team package, I also got, let's see, what was this called? The orange My Colors paper was Bittersweet, the green was Mint Julep, and then, ooh, I can't remember, there was a blue one, Madras Blue, and you'll see that when we get into the album. Okay, so I received these beautiful little laser cut gnomes, and what I did was I painted him. The laser cut had the outlines for his beard and his nose and everything, so I tried to kind of make the paint kind of puffy, kind of to resemble his beard, and I roughed up the edge real quick you know, on the top of the gnome, I kind of scraped it a little bit so that it would kind of rough up the edge and kind of actually look like whiskers. And then I painted him. Put some gems from my collection. I put one on the top of his hat. And then I added flowers from my collection and some bling from my stash. So the cover is pretty simple, but it's really, really cute. I love these papers. I love the colors. They're pretty vibrant and beautiful. The seam binding came in my design team package, and I used that for the closure. And then on the spine, I went to my local craft store, and they had these earrings for St. Patrick's Day, and I thought they would make a really cute charm to hang on the spine of this album. So I took both of them. I took the earrings, you know, the earring piece off and connected them together with a jump ring and made this long chain of shamrocks. And I just thought that was really, really cute. And then I added some of the green twine that came in my design team package and this really cute orange pom-pom trim with another piece of seam binding, and I tied it in a bow. And the attachment here, I'll go through this in the video, is a brad. And I just basically took some jump rings and added jump rings to the chain and then put the brad through the jump ring, and that's how I attached it to the album. So it's pretty easy peasy to do that. But it made a really cute little kind of charm for the album. On the back of the album, I just took one of the stickers that says Lucky Charm, which happens to be the name of the paper collection, and put that on the back. So really cute, really simple album. It has 4 pages and it measures 7 1/4 by 9 tall. So it's a pretty good size album, and I wanted to make it a good size album, and I'm totally tying this in a knot because I wanted you to be able to put, you know, good size pictures in here, especially if it's a picture that you're going to put from like a trip and you're going to be using the Ireland Forever papers. So when you open it up, now the album is pretty symmetrical, meaning that I did the same thing on the front and the back covers, and then I did the same thing on the first page and the last page, and then the inside pages mirror each other throughout the book. So it's going to be pretty simple. And one of the things that I was thinking of when I made this album was that I knew I was going to do the tutorial piece with Ireland Forever, so I really wanted to kind of showcase the paper. So it's not heavily embellished, and there's going to be a lot of open space. And I did that intentionally because of the paper that I'm going to use for the tutorial. So you can bling this up and add stuff to it, do whatever you want to, you know, do whatever you want. But I did come up with a few cute little ideas. So I did a waterfall. This does have a magnet closure. And I put a cute little gnome sticker there. He's so adorable. I love it. And then I made a waterfall. And I did my stacked waterfall, which if you've seen some of my videos, I've done this before. But then I added a little twist to it. So you open the waterfall. Okay, I left the backs blank because I wanted you to be able to put a picture. But then there's another flap. So it's a stacked waterfall with double pages, which is kind of nice because, again, if you went on a trip, then you would be able to add lots and lots and lots of pictures. And then I left the back here blank because, again, I wanted to show off the pictures, but you could totally put a pocket here if you wanted to. You could add photos back here, however you wanted to do it. So that is the waterfall, and again, that's going to be the same on the front and on the back. So I basically just used a different cut apart on both of them, but the whole thing is the same. All right, so then the first page and the last page are the same. We have a tie closure here with a seam binding, and then we have just a nice photo flip booklet opportunity for 4x6 pictures, and I just used one of the stickers, and I did it so that you could tuck a picture behind, and it just ties closed. I used a 3x4 cut apart, and then I backed it on some paper and some cardstock here. And then I was kind of afraid I was running out of paper, so what I ended up doing was I took some scraps and created a frame around the border of the page, and then this is over top. So actually, if you looked underneath here, if you took this piece off, you would see a blank spot here, but that was a way to conserve paper. So I'll show you how to do that in the tutorial, and how I kind of use a cheater page to make sure that everything lines up perfectly. So I'll show you that. So when you turn the page, then we have this nice little layout. Again, all of these are built really so you can use 4x6 pictures. Now these will be a little bit smaller than 4x6, but you're still going to get big pictures. So when you open them up, this is going to mirror this one. There's a magnet closure, and when you open it up, you have another flip. So you have lots of room just in this one section here. You could put 6 pictures here if you wanted to. And then you have these 2 flaps here, and they open up, and then you have lots of room for more pictures here. And again, I'm leaving these intentionally blank because on the tutorial I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to showcase this gorgeous paper that Tamara has created. So again, this has a magnet closure and it opens up, okay, and mirrors, because I kind of like the symmetry. And again, these are stickers, and I back them so you could tuck a picture behind and back them on cardstock and then glued them on there. So that's how I did that page. Now this page is kind of fun. My original idea was I was intending it to be a couple different triangle pockets, but then I was like, well, I need a closure. So I ended up altering my idea a little bit, and I created these 2 little corner pieces that turned into the closure for these flaps. So they just tuck in behind a little pocket here, a little triangle pocket, and then that's layered over another triangle pocket, and then I have tags and cut aparts from the collection that I put here. Again, leaving lots and lots of open space for your photos, and then that just tucks in there. Nice big opportunity here for your photos as well. So again, just lots of big space. So I did that, and the little tuck pockets turned out really cute to make this closure. So it's really nice if you're running out of magnets or you don't have a whole lot of ribbon or whatever. This is a nice option to use. So I'll show you about that. And then I have this idea about making a belly band, but I wanted it to be a little bit different. So I made a angled cut belly band, and behind the belly band we have tags and we have photo mats. So on this one I made a tag out of some of the scraps, and I backed it with some of this beautiful cardstock, and it's I don't know if you can see it, it's shiny, it's really pretty. It's called Bittersweet. And then I added some of the stickers here, these cute little boy and girl gnomes, just adorable, and then added some of the fibers. I had some yellow pom-pom trim as well, so I did that. And then I took a piece of the green and just put a piece of pattern paper that I had left over on that one, and then I had 2 pieces of just plain cardstock left over that I cut down to 4x6 and trimmed it. So there's lots of opportunity for photos. And then put a sticker on a piece of cardstock circle here, and that kind of goes over the corners of the triangle. And then I made a little stopper out of one of the stickers so that the tags won't fall through. The same thing on both sides, just different colors and things. So lots and lots of opportunity for pictures. And then when you take the tags out, you can see, you know, the beautiful papers. So I really think that this is going to look gorgeous when I use the Ireland Forever paper. And then on the back page, same thing as the very front page, a little photo booklet that you could put. And you know, I only did like a booklet. You could totally do an accordion if you wanted to. You know, the sky's the limit, because you guys know how to do this stuff, and you can, you know, embellish and do whatever you want. And then again, the waterfall with the extra page on the back. So I just think this album turned out really, really, really cute. I really enjoyed putting it together. It's really actually very fast to put together. In the tutorial, we'll go through the bones of the book, and then I will, you know, get the papers on, and then come back and we'll flip through when the album is done, and it's just going to be absolutely stunning. So this album, I'm going to shoot the tutorial here in the next couple days, and I'm hoping that by the end of Wednesday, which is St. Patrick's Day, I will get this album out and the tutorial out for you. I'm hoping that I can get that done. I'm going to try super, super hard. But here's the preview. Here is the walkthrough, and I really hope you like it. So again, go to Country Craft Creations. If you want a fun album for St. Patrick's Day, then get this photo play paper with Tula and Norbert, and I think I said that right. And it's called Lucky Charm, and she does have more in the store, so you totally can get that. And if you want a more sophisticated, that's the word I was looking for, sophisticated. It's sophisticated St. Patrick's Day or Ireland vacation papers. This is what you want to get. And again, that is only at Country Craft Creations at countrycraftcreations.com. So thank you for watching, and thanks for liking my channel. Thanks for subscribing, and I will be back really soon with a tutorial on how to make this album and what it's going to look like with these amazing sophisticated papers. So thank you much for watching, and have a really great day. Stay crafty, everybody.